this content is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Isn't that what I said?
No, it's not for kids. If you are 13 years or younger, this is not for you. Do I have to kill somebody in order to actually make that point across?
No, man, you don't have to kill no one.
Wait a second.
Oh, no.
We return to our planet. The High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies. We like movies. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings, you're watching SeptumSin versus the World. I'm SeptumSin, and we're back at it again with another pickup video. So, we're almost through all of this month of April. Hopefully the next pickups will have much stronger vocals and all of that. I mean, shoot, I would love to just be able to film for the movie I'm directing, and every time I try to film, I lose my voice. Next time I regain it full, I just have to film as much as humanly possible. So this next film here, I got this from Vinegar Syndrome. I think it was one that I bought from Mo when he was trying to up his collection, and that is Sugar Cookies. Now I've seen this, but I can't tell you what it was about. I'm not even sure that I liked it, to tell you the truth, but I will tell you what it's about. Len Lowry and Mary Warnoff star in one of the most unique psychological thrillers of the 1970s. After a mysterious death of erotic film actress Alta, while in the company of sleaze sex film producer Max, her manipulative agent Kamala begins searching for a perfect replacement. After discovering a young aspiring actress, Julie, Camilla and Max slowly groom her into the mirror image of Alta. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, very interesting film, kind of giallo style. I'm not sure if I want to keep it or not in the collection. Some of those older films like that I am meh on, but I have to watch it again before I really go in there. So this next film is a film actually about vampires, and what I brought up on the channel before, and that is Subspecies 5, Blood Rise. Now I have all the other Subspecies movies. I have yet to actually watch a single one. Now, these are vampire movies by the people who brought you a lot of these other ones, like Full Moon and as I was bigger into collecting them when, of course, I was hanging out with Mo, and Mo was always talking up Full Moon. I was an Empire kid, so I was raised more on those, but I do understand that. So, and I do want to make sure that I do check this out. It looks interesting. One of these days, I'm just going to do a Subspecies marathon and watch them all. Now, here's another one that's going to go off to the side because of what it is, and that is Suburban Nights. Now, Suburban Nights is the first Nostalgia Critic film. Channel Awesome was an experiment, a failed experiment, one might say, where we see all of these people who had their own channels, like a critics union, so to speak. And they had this website that they operated off of. They sold DVDs. They did a lot of this stuff. And at the head of it was the Nostalgia Critic. And this was one of the first ones they did. This has a lot of people that you may have recognized on the internet who were friends back in the day, but most no longer. So as they are doing a kind of LARPing treasure hunting adventure. Now this is going to be eventually featured on Tabletop Horror, if we get that going again. And it's what I call one of those LARPing / RPG films. A fun one. I really enjoy it. It's sadly out of print, which to me is rough because I did like that one. I like that one a lot. So this is what I upgraded, which is Subhuman, the Amityville Experiment. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with all these Amityville films, there are tons of them, but I actually really liked this one. This one was a lot of fun. It has kind of like this creepy monster killing people. Amityville, like in most of these, isn't super connected. It's kind of like connected. And I did like it. It's a great creature feature. If you want to, go on SRS and support this director. They do a good job, and I look forward to seeing a lot of cool things from them in the future. So this next one, I got the Dollar Tree. Ooh, special dollar. Struck by Lightning. So this is a film that stars Chris Olsen from Glee. He plays, well, I guess the feature mainline gay character in the series. So, high school senior Carson Phillips was destined to be bigger than his closed-minded small town could ever offer. He was on the path to greatness, but destiny had a different plan when he was suddenly killed by a bolt of lightning in his school's parking lot. This is one of those that starts at the end and moves up to the beginning, and it's a delightful film. It is kind of a dramedy, so to speak, and was very well written. If you like these indie dramedy type films, I think you will enjoy this. I really think that Chris Colfer is a pretty good actor, and I'm sad I haven't seen him in much outside of Glee, but it's definitely one worth keeping. If you haven't checked it out, you should. So this is a fun one. A lot of people will talk about this documentary, which is Stripped, which is a comic strip documentary. A lot of it focused on the Calvin Hobbes artist, but it does show a lot of other types there. I mean, you've got Joe Davis, Kathy Guswhite, Mike and Jerry from Penny Arcade. So it also moves into things like webcomics and so on. I really did enjoy this. It's a delightful documentary. If you haven't seen it, you really should. It is a good one. So we're going to do some anime. And the first of these is a movie called Strike Witches, Road to Berlin. You know, I have not seen any of this. I've heard it's not safe for work type anime, and that's about all I've heard about it. But a lot of people like this anime, and I've been collecting it. It's one of those that I keep collecting and will eventually watch when I've got all of it. I think I've got all of it, actually, but now it's just finding time to watch it all. So this next one, I thought it was Street Trash, but no, it's called Streets of Darkness. Again, this is an SRS one. It has that same font, though, and you'll see that in a minute, actually. Hard-hitting and often brutal story of Danny, a young mafia assassin raised on the violent streets who travels through a Miami underworld filled with greed, sex, drug deals, beautiful women, mafia, mob violence, and betrayal. The tough, ruthless ex-gang member went to prison for shooting a gang leader who killed his sister and best friend. Now out, he is treated with a lot more respect by mafia who try to lure him into their world. I think I got this on one of those multi-feature deals that they had done on SRS. I'm curious. I mean, I'll watch it. I like to give everything at least a shot before I decide whether to keep it or not. Speaking of something I gave as a shot, and maybe I'll watch it again before I put it up. I mean, Lord knows, I got this because we covered on the side movies galore, but I really didn't like it. And that is Street Trash. Essentially, these rich people slit this tainted alcohol that melts bums from the inside and is killing them. There's not much plot. I hated it mostly. It was all gore and melting effects and barely anything else to it. But I do owe a little bit more time to it before I write it off. A lot of people love this film. It is a classic to many horror fans, and I've got such a nice edition of it. I should at least give it another watch before I end up writing it off completely. Let me know if you liked Street Trash and why you liked it. If it was just the gore effects, well, we can move on. So this one I need to replace the case, which I think I'll do that after I finish talking. And that is Street Gang, How We Got to Sesame Street. It's a great Sesame Street documentary. I really enjoyed it. Probably one of the best ones out there. I saw this and I wanted it. Waited till it was on sale and I bought it. And to tell you the truth, I have not regretted it in one iota. Sesame Street is iconic and defining for many kids or many adults who grew up with it. I mean, if you're Gen X to current generation, you've probably watched Sesame Street growing up. Even I watched some Sesame Street, though, believe it or not, that was not most of the staple of my childhood. The show that I watched the most when I was growing up was Pinwheel. Believe it or not, that was the similar one to Sesame Street. But I did watch some Sesame Street growing up. They would also play episodes in elementary school. It's kind of there because it's great for learning. Jim Henson had a great way of speaking to kids and adults. Oh, I mean, ow. Yeah. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and of course, share. And we'll see you on the next one.
SeptumSin versus the world. It's that place for all the boys and girls. You'll feel real safe, you'll feel real warm. It's a cozy place to ride out the storm. SeptumSin. SeptumSin and his best boy Jake see the trends that scare us every day. Physical media is going to the side. Doctor streaming will rule the world in time.